Hello, and welcome to Eppendorf Lab Channel, your home for experts and knowledge live. I'm Matthew Yurkevich, a marketing manager for Eppendorf, and your moderator today. We're all thrilled to have you joining us for our latest webinar entitled The Future of Biotech Labs, Enhancing Research with ELN and Advanced Technologies. In this session, we'll delve into the dynamic challenges facing biotech labs and unveil how innovative technologies like eLabNext solutions are revolutionizing research processes. This is your opportunity to gain valuable insights and stay ahead of the curve in the world of biotechnology. This will be a joint presentation from 3 experts in the field. I'm excited to welcome Yulia Vilka, Customer Success Specialist with eLabNext. Hello, Yulia.
Hi.
I'm also excited to welcome Tom Richards, an account manager for the UK and Ireland at eLabNext. Hello, Tom.
Hi there.
And also joining us is Stephanie Fellinger, project lead with Milia Biotechnology. Hello, Stephanie.
Hello.
Now, before they get started, I'd like to direct your attention to the interactive portion of Eppendorf Lab Channel. If you look below the video feed, you will see a short form for submitting questions. After the presentation is completed, we will have a question and answer period where Yulia, Tom, and Stephanie can address questions you have submitted. If we don't have time to get to every question live, don't worry. The experts will reply via email after the event. Now, without further ado, I'd like to hand over the reins to Yulia, Tom, and Stephanie. The stage is yours.
Hello. I would like to introduce a brief overview of the landscape of the biotech industry. This landscape is dynamic and ever-evolving, with numerous players engaged in various aspects of biotechnology research, development, and commercialization. There are multiple areas of focus, but some of the key categories I will mention include these shown on the slide. Immunotherapy continues to be a hot area within biotech, focus on using the body's immune system to fight cancer and other diseases. Gene editing and cell therapy, particularly CRISPR-based approaches. These are focused on developing therapies for genetic diseases with clinical trials in areas like sickle cell disease, beta thalassemia, and certain cancers. Biopharmaceuticals and biosimilars. Biopharmaceuticals, including monoclonal antibodies and other protein-based therapies. Biopharmaceuticals, especially monoclonal antibodies, have revolutionized the treatment landscape across various diseases by offering targeted therapies with fewer side effects compared to traditional small molecule drugs. Their specific and versatile approach continues to drive innovation in personalized medicine and precision healthcare. Biosimilars are successors of previously patented biopharmaceuticals. These are pharmaceuticals manufactured using modern biotechnology, living cells. Due to their biological origin, biosimilars are only ever highly similar to the initial patented biological, never identical. Precision medicine innovations are genetic sequencing and molecular diagnostics. These technologies are enabling personalized medicine approaches by identifying genetic markers for disease susceptibility and treatment response. Bioinformatics and data analysis. As biotech becomes more data-driven, companies specializing in bioinformatics and data analytics are gaining prominence. The biotech industry features several established big players known for their innovation, market impact, and diverse portfolios. Some prominent names include Amgen, GeneTech, now owned by Roche, Gilead Sciences, Biogen, and many others. The biotech landscape is also rich with startup and innovation hubs, which are thriving globally, with various regions emerging as hotspots for biotechnology innovation and entrepreneurship. For example, London and Cambridge in the UK and Berlin in Germany. These startups are often focused on niche therapeutic areas or cutting-edge technologies, aiming to disrupt traditional approaches to drug discovery and development. Overall, the biotech landscape is characterized by a mix of established players driving blockbuster therapies, alongside a vibrant ecosystem of startups and innovators pushing the boundaries of science and technology. Collaboration between academia, industry, and government remains crucial for advancing breakthroughs and bringing transformative therapies to patients. Our speaker, Stephanie from Milia Biotechnology, is focusing on gene editing and cell therapy, but more about that in a few moments from Stephanie. I will now hand over to Julia to introduce the topic of lab digitalization.
Thank you, Tom. So why is the digitalization a necessary step for your lab? So let's take a closer look at the typical state of a research laboratory at the moment. In this current setup, labs often operate with multiple disconnected systems and processes, which can impact the efficiency and also the effectiveness of research. First, you have the data collection aspect, where researchers rely on traditional methods such as paper lab books, internal servers for data storage, and data generated by lab instruments like Western blot images. This is where our research data initially takes shape. Moving to data analysis, researchers utilize a mix of research and productivity tools, including MS Office, GraphPad Prism, and automatic analyzers like flow cytometers. This phase is dedicated to analyzing and deriving insights from the collected data. In the inventory aspect, we find varying Excel spreadsheets, paper inventories affixed to storage units, a lack of operational oversight, and no audit trail at all. The inventory aspect is dedicated to the management and tracking of research materials and equipment. And this current setup could be a huge risk for sample integrity and therefore research quality. Lastly, in the work safety and compliance aspect, laboratories often use paper-based standard operating procedures, maintain siloed systems, lack secure signature workflows and version controlling, and face potential data security risk. Compliance with research integrity and safety regulations is a crucial concern in this current state of research laboratories. So all these facets collectively influence the state of your quality of your scientific data, underscoring the importance of a more integrated and efficient approach. If you ever had to audit data for publications in this current state, then you would be privy to how hard, nearly impossible, it can be to locate all the research data and materials associated with it, particularly if the researcher who conducted the experiments has already left your organization. So our ultimate goal in lab digitalization is to create a seamless, adaptable, and compliant research experiment, what we call a digital lab platform. In a digital lab platform, researchers can effortlessly collect and store their data within this DLP. This includes data generated through experiments, instrument readings, and various other sources. Next, you can analyze this data using the platform's built-in tools and features. This step allows for in-depth data examination and insights generation from within the platform. Moving forward, researchers can collaborate with colleagues, sharing data and insights easily within the digital lab platform. This promotes teamwork and knowledge exchange in an access-controlled environment. Additionally, you can efficiently track your research data and samples, ensure that the data transparency and traceability is there, a critical aspect for safety, compliance, and research integrity. Digital lab platforms therefore offer like a single cell process that researchers can seamlessly navigate. But what makes the digital lab platform even more valuable is its capacity for customization. Researchers can tailor the platform to their specific needs using API and SDK, ensuring it aligns perfectly with their research objectives. Okay, so a few words about eLabNext. It all began in Groningen in the Netherlands in 2010 when two PhD students founded eLabNext. So these people really know how it feels like to look for your sample in a full freezer. Today, we are already 60 employees worldwide and serving labs all over the world. The idea behind eLabNext is that scientists are serving scientists. So all of our people who are dealing with our clients have a scientific background. So we all know what it is to work in a lab and what issues you can have while working with your experiments and your samples. And when considering a digital lab platform, you have like some key features that you need to look for to enhance accessibility and compliance, ensuring that your data remains as secure as possible. And with eLabNext, we are a partner of Eppendorf since 2016. So this ensures us like business continuity. We're also like ISO certified. This is like the highest international standard for data management of cloud-based service. The digital lab platform vendor, along with the data centers, should be ISO compliant. The 2021 CFR Part 11 compliance. This guideline from the FDA ensures that your digital lab platform meets the highest standards for electronic record keeping and signatures, audit-ready traceability, and trusted record retention. The GDPR compliance ensures that your data is protected and accessible only to authorized entities. While electronic systems cannot be GXP compliant themselves, they should have the possibility or the features to enhance your ability to maintain GXP and other ISO compliances. These features within your digital lab platform create a secure and accessible environment for your data. Okay, at eLabNext, we provide like 3 main modules to empower your laboratory. First, we have the eLab protocols, which is a tool to streamline your lab's SOP management for enhanced efficiency and compliance. The second one is eLab inventory, which simplifies the lab inventory management with our comprehensive lab inventory management system, and the all-in-one electronic lab notebook called eLab Journal. Our marketplace is also available to offer traditional tools and integrations to meet your specific lab needs. Together, all our products constitute eLabNext, and this is our digital lab platform. Overall, we are aiming to offer like an all-in-one digital lab platform for all labs, empower researchers and laboratory professionals with innovative digital tools that optimize laboratory workflows. We would like to enhance collaboration and facilitate data-driven decision-making. Our solution contributes to accelerating scientific discovery and improving efficiency in research environments. So first, let's have a look at eLab protocols. This module allows you to standardize and share procedures or SOPs within your organization. The module incorporates building calculators, much like mathematical functions in a script, streamlining workflows, minimizing errors, and increasing compliance. Moreover, signature, approval, and version control ensure that you and your team always work with the latest, most accurate research blueprint. By seamlessly integrating SOPs into your digital lab platform, you will ensure efficient data access while facilitating data reusability, further enriching both the findable and reusable aspects of your data. As mentioned, eLab Inventory allows you to completely customize your sample types within your laboratory and the metadata you collect about each of them. The metadata includes text, numbers, drop-downs, checkboxes, file attachments, links to samples, and more. You can even set some fields as mandatory and implement input validation to ensure the quality of the data being collected. This standardization not only fosters findability, but also promotes data reusability as the same templates are being used to collect the required information. When building experiments or experiment templates, users have the ability to update project status and due dates, add or remove collaborators, and choose from a wide range of sections such as text boxes, protocols, images, file attachments, samples, embedded Microsoft Office files, and more. You can also build your own custom experiment section using our marketplace. So now I hand over to Stephanie to present Mulia.
Thank you. I would like to start with first giving a short introduction about Milia and our technology platforms, and then move on and explain why and how we implemented eLabNext and what it looks like today. Milia Biotechnology was founded in 2018 by Thomas Moser and Tilman Burgstimmer, and we are located in Vienna and are part of the Vienna Biocenter. And the Milia team currently consists of around 30 employees. Milia Biotechnology is a next-generation CRISPR screening company, and we have built an end-to-end genetic screening platform for tailor-made CRISPR screens. By combining CRISPR screening with single-cell RNA sequencing, we are leveraging two transformative technologies that enable us genetic screening for complex phenotypes. And our unique platform involves a broad portfolio of CRISPR-Cas9 technologies, being compatible with different modalities, including CRISPR knockout, CRISPR interference, and CRISPR activation. Additionally, our technology is applicable across a wide range of cell types, including cancer cells, but also primary immune cells. Furthermore, by leveraging fitness, flow cytometry, single-cell transcriptomic readouts, we enable genome-wide CRISPR drug screens, large-scale FACS-based screens, and crop-seq screens at single-cell resolution. The applications of our approach include the identification of novel drug targets, elucidating unknown mechanisms of action of drugs, and by using our CRISPR interference platform, also disease-associated variants can be mapped to genes in an unbiased fashion, helping to understand genetic variants linked to disease risk. Now switching gears and talking about the collaboration of eLabNext and Milia. So before implementing eLabNext, we used paper lab journals to document our research and various lists to track our samples and reagents. Clearly, the main downsides are limited searchability and organization. Especially when there is rapid company growth, a more structured, collaborative, and accessible form of documentation was needed. Thus, we decided to implement an electronic lab notebook at Milia. And besides the very intuitive interface, especially the way how project and experiments can be structured, as well as the lab inventory feature, convinced us to choose eLabNext. And this is why we successfully implemented eLabNext in 2019. So firstly, when adopting to eLabNext, it notably improved the organization of our research. It allows us to organize our experiments and data in a way to have a quicker and more structured record of the research that is done in our labs. Moreover, it simplifies also the collaboration and also the sharing of experiments, samples, data, and protocols within our company. eLabNext also significantly advanced our traceability, so we can track all generated and used samples using the inventory browser feature. And this not only allows for keeping track on our reagent and sample stocks, and it also enables us to study in which previous experiments certain samples have been used. Another feature that we frequently use is the SOP management tool. So SOPs can be generated and uploaded in eLabNext and shared with other users. And additionally, we can also link them to the respective experiment. Finally, I would also like to share some screenshots how the implemented eLabNext at Milia looks like nowadays. So here you can see a snapshot of how we organize our cell lines in our liquid nitrogen tanks, being able to track where and which cell lines are stored, as well as how many vials are available. And same applies to our -80 freezer, where we store, organize, and trace other sample types such as virus and RNA. And lastly, within the experiment browser, we organize and document all ongoing and also finished projects. So summing up, we implemented eLabNext in 2019 at Milia, and we're maintaining a successful collaboration since then. And overall, we can definitely say that eLabNext helped us a lot to have a fast, easy, and structured way to record our research at Milia. And additionally, the traceability of research documentation and sample inventory has improved substantially. And we are very happy to further continue this effective collaboration.
So thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate your time and attention. And if you have any further questions or would like to explore our digital lab solutions, please don't hesitate to reach out to our team. We look forward to assisting you in your lab's journey towards greater efficiency and collaboration. Do you have any questions? Please reach out to us via the chat.
Thank you, Julia, Stephanie, and Tom. And we actually did have some questions rolling in from the forum. If you haven't submitted already, you can address any questions to the presenter in the forum directly below the video screen. Now, the first question coming in, I think is the first most basic one, is what would you say is your best feature of eLabNext?
Thank you. I think I can probably take this. There are so many great features of eLab. Next, I would probably say one of our best features is our inventory, eLab inventory. We get some excellent feedback from customers because this is such a well-defined module of eLabNext. It allows you to do so much with your samples with full traceability and audit trail. And it's such an important part of a biotech research. So I think that would probably be the best answer to that question.
All right. Thank you very much, Tom. I got another one coming in about recommendations. What is your recommendation for a small company on how to start with digitalization?
Yeah, that's a good one. So the thing is, like, first you have to think about what you would like to improve in your company or in your research day-to-day work. Is it more the samples that you would like to organize, or experiments, or collaboration? I guess Stephanie already said like some nice examples. But the main thing is that you just start with it, and then you can also start with like small items and then increase it after time.
Okay, thank you, Julia. I have one more here that I think builds upon that starting small. What feature of eLabNext would you say improved your daily life the most when you switched to an electronic lab notebook? I think that's directed at you, Stephanie.
Yes, I think that the experiment browser feature is a great tool because multiple people can access and edit experiments, and that really helped a lot. But also the inventory browser feature is very cool because you can easily keep track of which samples have been generated, who generated them, where they're located, how many vials are available. And yeah, that's really helpful and time-saving.
All right. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Well, it looks like we're about out of time. And if you've already submitted your question, don't worry. We're going to get back to you via email. And if you have more questions, you feel free to submit them here throughout the next 24 hours as the event remains open. Thank you so much to Julia, Tom, and Stephanie for your informative presentation. It was great to learn so much about digitalization in the lab, the solutions utilized by Milia Biotechnology, and the solutions provided by eLabNext in Eppendorf. To learn more about eLabNext and the Eppendorf digitalization future, visit eLabNext.com. Find out how to elevate your research with digital lab solutions to improve the quality of your life science study, optimize your workflow, and increase productivity. You can request a personal demo or start a free trial today. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you at our next broadcast on the 29th of May. you could go to eppendorf.com/lab channel to learn the details and save the date in your calendar. If you miss out on this broadcast or any of our past events, you can also view all our previous episodes on demand at eppendorf.com/lab channel. Watch them all on your own time and use the links to contact the experts with any questions, comments, or reactions. On behalf of Julia, Tom, Stephanie, and everyone else here at Eppendorf Lab Channel, thank you for taking the time to join us. And until we see you again, stay safe and have a wonderful day.